Hey guys, welcome to today's episode of Random Thoughts with Charles Ockham. So here's something I want to share with you guys very quickly. Now, I found out in my experience of doing business, running a company, that most times the hardest step to take is actually the first step. Most times when you take the first step, you find out that it's not actually a staircase, it's actually a slope. You find out that once you've taken that first step, it's just sliding all the way. Okay, most times that's what it feels like, right? Because it takes a lot to move you from 0 to 1, but when you get to 1, you find out that 1 to 10 is actually much more easier than moving from 0 to 1. And it's I don't know why it's a surprise to most people when they want to do something and there's this inertia they feel, there's this reluctance to actually take the first step. Is actually normal because you're scared. You should be scared of taking steps into the unknown. It's normal to feel that way, but the truth is your level won't change if you don't know how to step into the unknown. If you don't master the courage to always step into the unknown, always take that first step. The first step is the defining step. Okay, it is that step that gives you the confidence that this is actually possible. Because most times when you face issues of life, you might not always be able to say that you can do it, but then you can always reassure yourself that it's possible. You don't know whether you can do it, but then it's possible. People have done it in the past. Why not you, right? So whatever it is, whatever step you want to do, take whatever goal you're hoping to achieve, just take that first step. The first step will tell you 3 things. It will tell you whether you're able to continue. Number 2, it will tell you whether you should go back. Or number 3, it will tell you whether you should upgrade yourself for you to be able to push forward, right? Either ways, you learn something from always taking that first step. So don't deny yourself that privilege to actually learn. Okay, so do away with every fear that comes to you whenever you think of taking steps towards achieving your goal, towards your business, towards building a company, whatever it is you actually want to do. Take the first step, guys. I can tell you this from experience because I've seen this happen in my life again and again and again and again. Most times when I have a goal to achieve and I look at the bulk of it, it feels like, man, I don't know how far I can go with this. But sometimes when you break your goals down into bits and pieces, let's say you want to buy a house and you break it down into pieces. Okay, let's say 10 pieces, 10 steps that you can take towards buying a house. You can break it down to things like, call a realtor, find out the price of houses, find out the neighborhood you want to live in. Before you start taking those single steps, before you know it, you are at the point where you are just before the realtor, you're about to make payment for the house. Sometimes when I've been able to achieve some goals in my life, I just look by and I just see how far the little steps I've taken have led me up to this point where this is actually the goal right in front of me. I'm about to strike, right? So don't be afraid to divide your goals, your visions, your ambition into little steps and take that step. Okay, it's much more bulky when you look at the bulk vision, the bulk goal, look at the whole sum part of it, what you want to achieve. But then when you divide it into bits and pieces, it's much more easier to achieve. Okay, and I can't get away from this fact that you really need to take that first step. That first step is very, very, very vital because it is that step that defines a whole lot for you, right? So here's my admonishment to you: divide your goals into at least 10 measurable steps and take the first one. Commit yourself. Without commitment, nothing can be achieved. Until you step out of the boat, you would never be able to walk on water, right? So step out of your boat, take the first step, and you might just find out that it's a landslide from there, right? Have a wonderful day. Catch you some other time on Random Thoughts with Charles Ockham. Please do well to subscribe to this YouTube channel. I bring wisdom here every now and then. Cheers. Bye.